campus favorite for a reason. Next, we have Keynote Address in English by Shri Kanchan Banerjee sir. And the address is titled India Rises with Vivekananda, Chicago Speeches. India Rises with Vivekananda, Chicago Speeches by Shri Kanchan Banerjee sir.
On this auspicious day, at the very outset, I'd like to offer my devoted pranams to Sri Thakur, Ma, and the evergreen youth icon, that is our Swami Vivekananda. My devoted pranams to Revered Secretary Maharaj, devoted pranams to senior monks, devoted pranams to our respected Principal Maharaj, reverential pranams to our other brahmacharis, and my best wishes, warm wishes of my colleagues, and also my congratulations, best wishes, everything warm wishes to the representative of A1 generation on whom Swami Vivekananda has imposed faith. That is our evergreen young generations. My heart is filled with immense pleasure or unspeakable joy, and my reverential thanks is due to our Revered Principal Maharaj, as I am entitled to speak on the topic that is India Rises with Chicago Speeches. You all know that we have seen celebrations of birthday of many personalities, but today is only the day on which the entire world celebrates the historic and cyclonic address of an Indian monk with visions and missions, and that key thoughts had washed away all religious fanaticism. So this is the day of resurgence and reawakening of India, our very, very loved Bharat or Bharatvarsha. Oh, my representative of A1 intelligence group, can't you remember 23rd August 2023, 6:10 p.m. That is also the most joyous day. That is also the momentous day for us. What for? India has successfully landed the moon. And that is our Bikram. What does Bikram imply? The Sanskrit word Bikram is brave. Sanskrit word Bikram is undaunted spirit. Sanskrit word Bikram is also fearlessness. Another rover lander name is Pragyan. That is wisdom. And 130 years ago, the debut match has already started. The debut was initiated by no other than our great Swamiji on 11 September 1893, where with his baritonic voice, with his splendid charm, it is not told by Kanchan Banerjee, it is told by Romarola, a Russian novelist. When Swamiji appeared in the podium of that very Chicago Parliament, every fellow member was awakened of his disposing appearance. That a moment ago, who are called prejudice against the India called the Niger, India called the Blackies. They think India is a low esteem. They are really awed by the splendid lectures by Swamiji. And that is the quotations of Romarola. Swamiji, wherever he has gone, it is impossible to imagine Swamiji ranking second position. Swamiji always the first ranker. You just imagine. That is the age of 1893. And we have lost our freedom 1757. Sipai mutiny took place in the year 1857. We are under the clutch of the Britishers. And now, our Indian origin, Rishi Sunak has dominated the UCO. What a change! And you know, our India, our very, very Bharatvarsha is indebted to Swamiji, because our great Swamiji gave her a dignity, gave her a self-respect. Any nation without self-respect is a dead one. And our India has risen with you self-esteem. India is the only country who has also landed on the moon, being a first ranker to the South Pole. Do you know today's GDP of India 8.2, and China's GDP you know 6.2, even in America GDP you know 4.2. And India is rising, India is shining with the indigenous technology. Only 632 crore. India will be successfully launching the missions of whom? Missions of their Chandrayaan. You know, there are as such 11 sectors are there where India's race is also unending. India are now 25 countries. India's rank is third one. And recently concluded G20. Many of the maximum number of the superstars, they have assembled to country India. What for? They are very keen to have a relationship with India. But this self-esteem, this standing on feet, this belief in divine yourself, that they have got it from home, from the very initial journey of that very day of cyclonic speech delivered by our ever young youth star, that is no other than Swamiji. And you know, in the time of freedom movement, who are not so yearly influenced by whom? That great Bipin Chandrapal, great Rishi Aravind, great Mahatma Gandhiji, great Balla Gangadhar Tilak, and great our Rabindranath Tagore. A list is not confined to our country. Even Roma Rola, even you Arnold Toynbee, even you Unisarud, even you know that is called Chinese Cynic of the Hinduism. But what for? Swamiji all the time demand. Because Swamiji's message is called brotherhood, universal acceptance. Swamiji always told, India is such a country, Bharatvarsha is such a Punya Bhumi. It has never aggressed any country. It knows only all world is our family. And the very slogan glitters and radiates on the logo of G20 summit, this Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That was the slogan perpetuated by our cyclonic monk, or that wandering monk who is at that time considered as a black or niger. Even you know, after the triumphant victory of the lectures given in the Chicago auditorium, that day Western journalist is very much eloquent to crash the Britishers, who usually condemn India's history is a history of the darkness. No, no, no. India's poverty, India's backwardness, that is only the social evils. That's why our first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru has told in the very speech of 1945, that time Swamiji is no more. Swamiji has left his mortal body, you know, 1902. In the speech of 1945, Jawaharlal Nehru addressed the audience that what Swamiji has lent a message. We the people have had many things because of that our great inheritance of our cultural heritage. India is really regarded as a treasure trove of ancient cultures. What sort of the backwardness and poverty you are thinking? That is of social evil. But India is a golden bird. It was before, it was still dead. That's why Indian culture heritage is so sound. No religion, no other ethos can be comparable to our country's religion. So my dear brothers, What Swamiji has told, be the person yourself, stick to your Swadharma. And you have to also extend your sense of belonging to your country, India or Bharatvarsho. That is the only trick that will overcome everything. India is today the Vishwaguru. What Swamiji is forecasted once, that India has the capability of becoming the Vishwaguru, that is now established fact. What speech, what fact Swamiji has paved the way that we are following is. Only one ism Swamiji had propagated, advocated, that is called humanism. He does not address to any particular community. He does not address to a particular nation. Rather, he has also addressed to the humanity, because he is the ambassador of humanity. Vivekananda-ism means that is called humanism. Vivekananda is pro people. Vivekananda is for people. Vivekananda is for the masses. Vivekananda is of the masses. That's why after his triumphant victory of Chicago or America, when he has come back to India, he has never spoken of the high philosophy. He is deeply concerned for the plight of the poor masses. That is called in masses. What way my poverty or abysmal poverty of our country will be removed, that I want. That's why he has given the totka. Yes, education is only the panacea to all ailments. I am ready to give freedom, just a nanosecond. But would you maintain the freedom? No, no. Do you mean education only mean the bookish knowledge? No, no. Education does mean the self-reliance. Today on the basis of self-reliance, India has boasted of the 700 startup business. India's youth is such a position, they are not a job seekers, they are the job givers. And what Swamiji has thought of that country, nation, India is marching on. Because India's message is help, not fight. India's message is assimilation, not destruction. India's message is, that is called, peace and harmony, not dissension. India knows only acceptance. And that is why every country wishes for. India is also taking a pivotal role in ending the crisis of Ukraine. All the countries like Russia, America have pledged, oh India, you have to do something to end the crisis, persistent Ukraine crisis. India marching and India signing, it is because of our Swami. More do we read Swamiji, more do we read Vivekananda-ji, more do we imbibe his thoughts, more our youth will be great benefited. And just like to quote that great quotations of Shri Rabindranath Tagore, if you want India, then read and reread Swamiji, Swamiji only. Thank you.